ready.
Very nice. Good to see you. Have a great time.
We're going.
Coming across the line, celebrating you guys. Having fun out there.
How do you feel? You finished your first 5K.
I feel amazing. I'm going to Disney World. We're going to Disney World. We finished our 5K.
We are back from the 5K. I apologize, SVU is in the background. But we had a lot of fun. It was tough getting up at 3, and we got in our groups at like 4:30, but we didn't actually start running until 5:40. We did it in just under an hour, maybe like 55 or something like that. We mostly walked because there were a ton of people. There were like 10,000 people, but it was honestly so much fun and a great first race for both of us. We've never done races ever, never mind a Run Disney race. So it was just like the energy was super hype. It was super fun. There were people cheering you on like the whole way through and saying congratulations runners. They had water and snacks and Powerade and medals obviously at the end. These are what our medals look like. They're super cute. They hang like this and they have the 50th on the back. But yeah, I'm glad we did it. We got back, the transportation was super easy. We got back to the hotel around like 7. We're showering. We had bought little protein boxes, like snack boxes at the quick service at the Mercado yesterday. So we had a little bit of those before we left and a few after, like we just finished eating them, and now we're showering and stuff. And I'm gonna lay down and go back to bed for a little bit. We are going to Epcot for the day, so I want to be rested up to go to the Food and Wine Festival. We've already done 10,000 steps today, if you can believe it. We did 10,000 steps before 7 a.m., which is nuts. But I'm not sure if we're gonna go like later in the day or a little bit earlier. We went to Hollywood Studios around 2 yesterday, so I'm hoping we can go a little bit earlier today. My dad's at the hotel gym. I would like to get some Mickey waffles or breakfast, but I gotta see what everybody else's vibe is. Going to Food and Wine. I'm very excited. I'm very sleepy, so I'm gonna go lay down and I will check in with you guys when we actually head to Epcot. It was so much fun to run around the countries though. It was just such a fun experience. There was marching bands and like gospel choirs and everybody just cheering you on. People were saying congratulations runners like the whole time. I would do it again. I think the hardest part was getting up at 3. I sadly did not get a full picture of my costume, but if I remember, maybe I can recreate it. I really liked my costume. The braid was super cute. Pascal came. I did, if you watched my Pack With Me for Disney World vlog, I swapped out the tennis skirt for like the light purple leggings that I had. It was just a little bit cold this morning that I didn't want to wear a skirt to be waiting around and not moving, and I think that was the right move. But it was so much fun. If you haven't done a Run Disney event, I would recommend it. I would do another one. It's obviously just a little bit harder for us to do them coming from Boston. You kind of have to turn it into a whole trip, and they are pretty pricey to register for. It was like $150 I think per person, and they sold out super fast. But if you're interested in trying a race, I would recommend the Run Disney ones because it was a super fun time. But I'm gonna go lay down. I'm the keeper of the map.
The adventure begins.
I have the map.
We're going Canada.
These pants don't have pockets.
Sorry. We're going Canada in?
We're gonna go this way, the opposite way we always go. Right?
Okay. I didn't bring glasses again.
Why do you keep doing that?
Now here's the wheel of the house. Come on in. So what do you think? Is it me? More than you can imagine. A dime. It's exactly what I imagined. Imagination is the brains of an house. Oh, of course. Imagine upside down.
Cheers. was so lonely. I'm like, he's walking away all sad.
Who's that?
Winnie the Pooh. Where are we going next? What do we think?
I was gonna suggest,
Because we have an hour and 20. What's your thinking?
with this, I was gonna do that ratatouille, but it's not. I think it's too far. It's 32.
Well, we're right here,
Yeah, but it's like could be right. The 30s are.
but France is over here.
We're gonna walk around the whole thing.
32's right there.
So yeah, maybe we'll just.
We can walk.
Gotta go to Mexico.
Yeah, we just have our reservation.
What time's our reservation?
2:30. Hi friends, it's Editing Kayla jumping into this Epcot vlog. Just wanted to give you a little bit of a breakdown of what we had done to this point in the vlog. After the 5K, I was super tired, so I definitely did not film as much as I wanted to. So I apologize for that. But once we got into the park, we started at a very we wanted to do rides and things and explore more of the countries, so we kind of hit the ground running when we got into Epcot. We started out Finding Nemo because it never has a wait, so we did Finding Nemo because it was an easy ride. And then we also did Journey into the Imagination with Figment. I had never done the Figment ride before and I really enjoyed it. I kind of like that purple dragon. And then we went to I want to say it's Sunshine Sips, but I don't think it is. And got the tropical mimosa as our first celebratory drink in Food and Wine. Kind of figured out our game plan. Then we went to Mexico because we did have a reservation at La Hacienda de San Angel, and we did the Grand Fiesta Tour boat ride in the Mexico Pavilion. But my first couple times going to Disney World, I did not know you could go into the pyramid at the Mexico Pavilion. Definitely go in. It's super fun. There's little shops and things like that. That's also where the La Cava del Tequila is, where you can go sample different kinds of tequila. We went to La Hacienda de San Angel, which is in there, which is in the Mexico Pyramid, and it's right on the water of the boat ride for La Grand Fiesta Tour. We ate there. We had some good Mexican food. I had an enchilada, I think, a chicken enchilada, and I also had a really good margarita. Funny story, and partially why we didn't film while we were in there. My margarita got spilled all over our table. She went to bring it to us and it just kind of hit the table and fell over and soaked everything with tequila. So it was a little bit crazy trying to clean all that up and do all that, get a new margarita, all that stuff going on. So it was a little bit chaotic, but it was very, very yummy. It is a reservation only place, so make sure you get a reservation if you're interested. I don't think any of us took pictures either, but yeah, so up to this point that's what we had done. And then I knew I wanted to get the warm chocolate pudding from Ireland, so that is the next thing that you'll see.
Daisy, what are you having?
The warm chocolate pudding cake
From Ireland? And then what is it like? Drum roll?
It's got a dense cake in there.
What's it taste like? Is it worth
Really
it?
good.
Is it warm? It's also 85 degrees out, but is it worth it?
It's so good. It's dense and moist. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. Okay.
You want a bite?
I don't. There's a lot of cream in it. Is it cream in the
they
underneath?
pour it over the whole thing.
So it's on the outside.
Yeah. Alice is meeting people.
Who does?
Alice can have a nose ring. She's so cute. It's a 90-minute wait right now for Ren. What do we think?
Aurora's over there? Aurora.
It's Aurora. Come on.
That is Aurora. You're right. You're not wrong. So cute.
Okay, jumping in again because there's not footage that I thought there was. After we went to Ireland and got the warm chocolate pudding, we went through England, the UK. We looked in the shops there, didn't really find anything. Then we went to France. We tried to do Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, but it was like a 90-minute wait, and my parents were not really down for a wait like that. And honestly, neither was I. I would rather just do stuff. We did France. We went through the shops and things in France. We also popped into China, which I had never really gone into China or into the China Pavilion. And I really liked that they had a whole like exhibit on Disneyland Shanghai, which was cool to see all the stuff that they have there. And they had a new exhibit on one of the new Disney cruise ships that was coming, which was cool. We walked around the Zen Garden. We also went over to Italy, and I got the like, I think it was like strawberry rosa or something, or the rossini I think it was called. I got that, and I'll insert a picture because I do think I have a picture. I thought I had a picture, maybe not. I got the rossini, which was like a strawberry puree in champagne, I think is what it was. So we got that. We sat, we had a drink in Italy, and then we kind of made our way to the front. We also tried to do Frozen, but it was like an hour and a half wait. Like I think we're like, oh, we'll just do Frozen because it's on the way out. And we're like, whatever, it's an hour and a half. But it was a long day. We were tired. By that time it was probably like 4 or 5, and we'd gotten up at 3 o'clock in the morning, that we waited for probably about 15 minutes in the Frozen line, and we're like, never mind, let's go shopping. So we did that, and then we rounded out the day in Spaceship Earth, which you'll see right now.
Where are we from? You picked an island. Okay, and I'm gonna close out this vlog because I'm so sorry that this is so short. Epcot is always a tough park for my family and I to get through. I feel like when you go to Epcot, you either have to do the rides or you're doing the countries. I feel like it's really hard to do both and to do both well. We had wanted to go on Soarin', but we completely forgot to go on Soarin'. I had wanted to go on Guardians of the Galaxy, but my dad gets kind of motion sick and my mom is very nervous of big rides like that. So I didn't do Guardians, but I would like to go back and do Guardians. Yeah, it was, honestly, I was overall pretty happy with our day in Epcot. We did a lot more than I think we normally do in Epcot. Like, we hit a lot more countries. We went and explored more than we usually do. We still got on some good rides. I really liked ending the day with Spaceship Earth. It was pretty soothing and relaxing to just like go through the Epcot ball. I didn't buy anything in Epcot, I don't think. But that night, I don't even know what we did. I was looking through my camera roll to try and see, and it dies there, and I don't even remember what we did when we got back to the hotel, which is a little funny. But that day was definitely an early bedtime day because we were going to Magic Kingdom the next day and we wanted to make the most of it. And we were very tired after the 5K. But I hope you stick around and you enjoyed this vlog, traveling through Epcot, going around the world, and doing the 5K with me. If you have any questions about the Run Disney event or the 5K, leave them in the comments. I'd be happy to help. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I would absolutely do it again if you can get a registration. And I hope you are excited for the next 2 videos because they are both Magic Kingdom vlogs. Tomorrow will be a Magic Kingdom vlog with my parents at 10 a.m. And then on, what day is that? Monday. And then on Thursday this week, there will be another Magic Kingdom vlog, which is my solo day in Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having a magical day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!